Attorney Gloria Allred comes to Special Prosecutor Carrie Morrissey's defense at Tuesday's news conference in Los Angeles.
We are very grateful to Special Prosecutor Carrie Morrissey, who was dedicated to achieving justice for the victims in this criminal case. We believe that she has been unfairly attacked and that she was and is still a professional and a talented attorney.
This after Morrissey withdrew her appeal on the court's decision to toss out involuntary manslaughter charges against Alec Baldwin in July.
Clearly, the rights of Alec Baldwin were protected, but the due process rights of the victims, Halyna Hutchins and her parents and her sister, were violated.
Judge Mary Marlo Summer ruling prosecution withheld evidence from the defense in the shooting death of Halyna Hutchins on the Rust movie set in 2021.
This conduct is highly prejudicial to the defendant. Your motion to dismiss with prejudice is granted.
Allred firing back at New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres.
Even though the New Mexico victims' rights law indicates that a victim shall have a right to confer with the prosecution, the New Mexico Attorney General never even spoke to Halyna's parents and sister, nor did he reach out to their private attorneys to contact them. In addition, he never gave a reason that he would not pursue an appeal. The New Mexico Attorney General has blocked her desire to continue the appellate process, and as such, any additional steps taken by her would be futile.
KOAT legal expert John Day saying otherwise.
Gloria Allred wishes that Raul Torres, the New Mexico Attorney General, was going after Alec Baldwin on criminal charges, but she's handling a case against him for a civil claim. And that's where a lot of people thought this ought to be in the first place. I mean, this has been essentially a train wreck of a prosecution for a very long time. It's been very expensive for the taxpayers, and it's been sort of one misstep after the other by the prosecutors going way back. But in the end, the Attorney General's decision was, I think, something that was applauded by a lot of lawyers and people who follow the criminal justice system as the appropriate decision.
The New Mexico Department of Justice debunking Allred's claims. They tell us in a statement, quote, an appeal in this matter would have been untenable in light of Judge Marlo Summers' detailed finding that critical evidence had been withheld from Mr. Baldwin's defense team. Going on to say perhaps if the district attorney had selected someone with more direct experience as a prosecutor, this outcome could have been avoided.